As dawn breaks, the mountains echo with the sound of anticipation. 4 boys lace up their shoes, ready for an adventure. Meet Jack, the confident leader, always eager to blaze the trail. Next is Sam, the cautious planner, making sure every detail is in place. Then there's Luke, the jovial spirit who keeps the mood light and the laughter loud. And finally there's Noah, the quiet strength who never backs down from a challenge. Their plan for the day? To conquer the mountain. As they prepare, there's a palpable energy in the air. Nervous excitement, determination, focus, it's all there. Every shoelace tied, every water bottle filled, each map checked, and each backpack adjusted is a step closer to the adventure that awaits them. They are ready, each in their own way. With the first light of the sun, they set off, their feet hitting the trail with a rhythm that speaks of strength and endurance. The first challenge is the steep ascent, a test of their strength and willpower. This isn't an everyday jog in the park, but a climb that demands every ounce of energy, every shred of determination. It's a battle against gravity, against the thinning air, against their own physical limits. But they are not deterred. Each step is a victory, every breath a testament to their resolve. There's something beautiful about the struggle up a mountain. It's raw, it's real, it's a dance between man and nature, each step carefully choreographed, each breath synchronized to the rhythm of the climb. The mountain doesn't care who you are, where you come from, or what you've done. It only asks one question: how far are you willing to go? They push on, their muscles screaming for relief, their lungs gasping for air. The path grows steeper, the air thinner, the challenge greater. But they are undeterred. They encourage each other, share a few laughs, lighten the mood. There's a camaraderie here that can only be found when you're pushing your limits, when you're breaking down barriers, when you're climbing not just a mountain, but your own personal Everest. It's not just about reaching the top. It's about the journey, the struggle, the shared experience. It's about knowing that they're in this together, that they're stronger as a team than they could ever be alone. They share the burden, the laughter, the pain, the triumph. The mountain is a mirror. It reflects back who they are, what they're made of. It shows them their strengths, their weaknesses, their potential. It teaches them that they are capable of more than they ever thought possible. Despite the strain, their spirits remain high. They know they have a long way to go, but they are ready. The ascent has only just begun. The mountain awaits, the challenge looms, the adventure continues, and they wouldn't have it any other way. They've reached the halfway point. It's a time for rest, reflection, and a quick snack. There's something magical about that halfway mark. It's not just a physical location, but a moment of pause, a breather in the journey where the past and future balance on the edge of the present. The boys have been running together for a while now, their footfalls echoing in unison, a rhythmic testament to their shared adventure. Their breaths puff out in the cool mountain air, a testament to their determination. Now, as they pause, they share food, breaking bread as old friends do. They pass around a bottle, the water cool and refreshing, each sip a sweet victory over the thirst brought on by exertion. As they eat, they share stories. Some are tales of past adventures filled with laughter and lessons learned. Others are dreams of future escapades, plans sketched out in the dust with a stick, grand aspirations whispered into the mountain wind. Their voices, though light-hearted, carry a tone of respect for each other and for the challenges they face together. Now they sit in silence, each lost in his own thoughts, their eyes drinking in the mesmerizing view. The mountains stretch out before them, a rugged testament to nature's grandeur, their peaks piercing the sky. The world seems to hold its breath, the only sounds the rustling of leaves and the distant call of a bird. This is their shared love for the outdoors, a love that transcends words, a love that binds them together in this moment. For a minute they sit there, caught in the beauty of the world around them. The mountains, the sky, the trees, they all seem to be part of a grand symphony, a symphony they are privileged to be a part of. A mutual respect fills the air, a respect for the journey, for each other, for the world around them. Refreshed and renewed, they set off again, the peak now in sight. The journey is far from over, but they are ready. They have rested, they have reflected, they have shared a meal. Now it's time to run again, to chase the horizon, to reach the peak. And they know they'll do it together. The final stretch. The peak is within reach, calling out to them. These boys, they are more than just boys now. They are warriors, warriors of the wilderness, battling the elements and their own limitations. Their breaths are heavy, chests rising and falling with the rhythm of their exertion. Sweat beads on their foreheads, trickling down their faces as they push their bodies to the limit. But fatigue, that's just a state of mind, isn't it? It's the body's way of saying, I've had enough. But the spirit, oh, the spirit has no such limitations. It says, I can and I will. Their faces, they tell a story of resilience, of determination, of relentless pursuit. Yes, there's exhaustion, but it's masked, overshadowed by a gleam that speaks of resolve, of a will that refuses to be quenched. Look at them, see how they conquer each step, each rocky incline. They're not just climbing a mountain, they're climbing the mountain of their self-doubt, their fears. With every step, they're proving to themselves that they can do it, that they're not defined by their limitations, but by their potential. The wind gusts around them, the chill biting into their skin, but they don't falter. They press on, their eyes set on the prize, the peak. It's no longer a distant dream. It's a reality they can almost touch, almost taste. And then, they're there. The final step, the last hurdle, the mountain, it bows to them, acknowledging their spirit, their courage. They stand there, on the precipice, their hearts pounding in their chests, their breaths coming out in ragged pants. And then, they are there, on top of the world. The joy of achievement spreads across their faces. Their smiles, they're not just smiles. They are symbols of triumph, symbols of their journey. They've done it. They've reached the summit. And in that moment, they realize they're not just on top of the mountain, they're on top of the world. The view from the top is breathtaking, a reward for their hard work. The boys stand tall, their hearts pulsing with elation, their faces beaming with delight. They've scaled the mountain, a testament to their perseverance and grit. But this victory is about more than just reaching the peak. It's about overcoming self-doubt, pushing past the boundaries of what they thought was possible. They take a moment to drink in their triumph, to let the feeling of success wash over them. Their laughter echoes through the mountains, a joyous anthem to their achievement. They have not just conquered a mountain today, they have conquered themselves. Their limitations, once towering and insurmountable, now lie beneath their feet, a reminder of how far they've come. As the sun sets, they start their descent, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment. This is not the end, but merely the beginning of many more adventures.